Oh yeah, weren't you gonna talk about Penny? Like you want me to do a Penny real quick? Damn, that's a hard
When you have
rejection to do.
time.
Yeah, we can do it on the spot. I always have time for people.
I know, but we can do it after hours. Like, I don't want to rush. Just want to talk about a few pennies.
Oh, okay. Sure. Cool.
Just whenever. It could be Saturday for all I care.
I mean, any time was okay.
Okay, right now, drop everything. Let's do it.
Sure, why not?
Okay, I'm gonna give you two tickers to look at. Just let me know. I guess just your thoughts.
Okay, you have to spell them as a name, so that way, my dyslexic brain can orally process that word. Like every letter is a name. Like D as in dog.
Okay. Oh, I was just gonna write it down in the trade talk.
Oh, okay, that works as well.
One of them is not gonna be a penny. I just want you to look at it.
Oh, it's fine.
Thank
How
you.
come I'm not getting? Oh, okay, that's why. Should do the 1 minute. Today is easy. Okay.
You're streaming on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I mean, there's not a lot of people still watching right now. There's like one. Actually, there was, but I canceled it because YouTube was giving me a lot of errors, and I couldn't really see what was going on.
What's the link? Or how do I find you?
You don't need to. I mean,
Okay.
we're doing this live anyways, and we're just been scalping NASDAQ. So Alex and Cloudy are learning how to do it. Willie is waiting for the bot. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm so bored right now. I'd rather just do something. So this is what I'm doing, basically.
Okay. Has Daniel updated BCTX by chance?
No, he's probably still learning. So let's see. Did you get out when we told you like we were getting out?
I didn't take all of it out.
Oh, okay.
I've been scaling in though. My average is like almost $3 exactly.
We can look at it because okay, so he doesn't really care. He's like in it forever or something. It takes a while. So
Sounds good to me.
yeah, like Clover, he's still in it. Once we were up on our position, we just said, well, let's just take profit. We don't want to be stuck, and we can always re-enter. Oh, and yeah, what's the penny ticker that you're doing?
I wrote down, but here, I'll give you the first one.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just check it out.
Okay.
So the second one I recognized. The third one, I used to own shares. I'm so salty about that it mooned so hard. Because it was not doing so well. Okay, there's no volume in this. Okay, so this looks like a short.
Which one are we looking at?
The first one, CTR. Okay. Yeah, this one's a short. We have
CTHR, right?
Yeah,
CTHR?
Yeah, because this is forming the first. This is the first run. Okay, this is the head. We're likely doing a shoulder next. The right shoulder. Because you can see it. So it's like here.
I can't see it though.
Oh. You can't? Oh.
Well, I don't know how to find you on YouTube.
I'm sharing my screen. Oh
Where?
shit. That's
You're on
why.
YouTube, lady.
No, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. You should tell me. I was like,
I tried.
shit,
Okay,
sorry. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you guys now. Um, is that better?
absolutely.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, so this happened. You know, you have a retracement. Okay, so that's the first run up. This is the second run up. Okay, and then from here to here, we kind of consolidated. I got click and hold that tool. Okay, so here, like that, and then we kept going. And now the part that we're looking for is a short. So we're gonna be, I mean, if we do this, and then we probably will fill some gaps along the way. So that's what will happen. Also, the daily signal. It looks really weak if on the volume. So we look at the volume. It's not flagging. We topped out right here. So that would be a short. But the long case is that we have to break above this area right here as a precaution for any long position, because this is a major supply zone that's happening right now.
Can you pull it up like on a weekly chart?
Yeah. So if we go back, how many times we've been in this area, I would say let's draw this bigger. So this would be the weekly supply zone. So anyone that were stuck here, they probably finally got out there. So here, and here are the supply zones on the weekly time frame. But since we're short, we're looking for this. And I don't know if you can short this, but we do have this gap to fill before we kind of go back up. So a similar thing that happened is that we look at Sens kind of did the same thing. The first run up, and then the second, and then stuff kept going, piling in. Okay, so if we draw a trend line from here to here, we see that we're obeying this trend line right here. And we bounced off right here, which was previous resistance, and now it's support. So we're just gonna draw it right there, and then we're just gonna make it into a green buy zone. So that's what happened right there. So we bounced off right here. Since we broke out of this downtrend, so we look in at the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame doesn't tell us anything. We get rid of the indicator I was using for FOREX here for confirmation. We kind of see there's just weak volume. And I always talk about these red and blue Hermati candles. There is a guy who goes over this really well, and he always talks about when you see a big red candle and followed by a green candle, that is bullish. And then it's the opposite. When you see a green candle and a red candle, you should be bearish. If you see like these, I think I can find one on a chart. Right here, basically.
I get it. I mean, I know how to read candle patterns.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's like you see that a lot when those Hormone candles. I don't know what they're called basically, but I don't have.
it's a harami. I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
no. So, okay, so if we're bullish, okay, we have to break above right here for a position. So that's where, the trend will change and that will be your entry because then we can touch, new highs. But we can also have the bearish case, which is a retracement, which is back down here. And then we'll bounce around in this area, making higher lows and higher highs. So
Okay. I get what you're saying. I'm just gonna redraw it and just.
yeah, and then the other one, we haven't really topped out yet on steel prices, so I'm still kind of bullish on steel. We actually hit multiple targets that I had in the past. So this was filling a gap right here, so we're actually following this channel right now. If we look at the other tickers like X, right? They're actually
Mhm.
kind of like the same thing. And then Veil, it's still kind of like making this range right now. Like we broke out, and then the next target I see on Veil is these really wide channels that I put because they were monthly. I think they were daily or monthly resistances. Yeah, they were monthly. So let me just change the color real quick so I can mark that.
Yeah, I'm mentioning CLF because XME broke out.
Yeah.
That's
So with the dollar, okay, so we look at the dollar right now. The dollar is weak today. They manipulated everyone to think, okay, yeah, the stupid dumb taxes are gonna fuck us over, and then get an opportunity for a dip buy on the dollar and then flush. So if the dollar goes, okay, and we break down on dollar and then we kind of like hit this fib right here that I have from 2016. Where did I draw it? Oh yeah, it's from 2014 to 2016. We was top. I mean, did touch it and then rejected. We were likely to see 84 or 88 again. And
okay.
because the monthly time frame shows a double top pattern, I don't know how much they're going to kick the bucket with inflation, but I remember paying a lot in gas, and now gas is almost $6 in California.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
That's damn high.
Okay, so with this one's kind of. I see a lot of shorts are caking into this. If you look on the weekly, like the shorts are just asking for it right here. If I look, this looks like they've been failing to their shareholders. I think they're what are they again? Are they a mall or something? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ashford.
Okay, so
It's
they're
like
they're doing
yeah.
hotels. Okay. Okay, so they're hurting basically. Okay, so weekly volume, if we look, it's a lot. They're really piling in and fucking over their long-term shareholders. Okay, it was bad enough already. I mean, look at it's been a down decline forever since what? When did they peak out? Okay, so they peaked out 2014, and then they've been going down ever since. So earnings must have been really horrible for them to say, okay, well, they don't have money anymore. So in this case, I would say wait for entry because we're at the lowest. And then I know how real estate investment trusts move because I used to have one. You can get it now, but I don't know if they still pay dividends anymore. And they did a reverse split way back last year, so they're in trouble.
I'll stay away from this one.
They're in trouble because they're not able to pay dividends to their shareholders anymore, and they have. Let's look at their financials. Okay. So they don't have any debts maturing to 2014. That means they have a loan that they have to pay back 4 years from now. Okay. This would be risky if you're betting that people are going to go out by next year. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, this would be a great recovery play because let's look. What do they own? Their properties. Like, what's their properties? That's important. Okay, so they have Embassy Suites. They own some Hilton, Hyatt, Marriott, Sherman, Westin, Independent, Courtyard. They have a lot of these.
Well, yeah.
I mean, why aren't they making any money then? That's the question. It's like, why aren't they making money? Do they have to eliminate some property? They have to sell it because, what's their target? Upper scale luxury. They have 2 luxury hotels. So they have a diverse portfolio, but what's stopping them from making money from previous years?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, they don't pay dividends, so there's no point of holding it for like a year.
Yeah, all REITs. Yeah, the REITs usually pay a dividend.
Interesting. Okay. I don't think you have to do the last one. I kind of changed my mind.
I'm bored, so let me just do it.
Can you look at I posted just 2 charts of the ones we just did, and I just have a different perspective than you. I like your perspective because it's different than mine. I posted in Trade Talk.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I mean on the weekly it does look like a flag.
And the other one also, it's nearing that support and.
But the daily looked like it wanted to fall, but we have to wait for the breakout of that wick on the. If we count back 1, 2, 3, that green candle with that big wick up, and then we retraced. So the entry would have been above that, so that way we don't get fucked, and then all weekend can get going on the weekly. So the weekly can go. It's just we don't know. If it
Makes
breaks
sense.
above that, then that'd be entry.
Mm-hmm.
What is this one?
Which one? Oh, SYPR.
Oh, okay, so I have no idea what happened here, but this looks like that one you showed me earlier that I was talking about. Like it was making a
Yeah, looks like Suns.
yeah. So we're making so basically it was following this trend line right here. This
Mhm.
doesn't count because it doesn't connect, but right here, yeah, I mean it was kind of straight up. So um so we broke out the shorts covered today from what happened. This is news. I mean, something must have happened. So this is a news play on 43 million volume because the volume was weak. It only took this much to move it. Most likely, what we'll see is two options. We can see a continuation, or we'll go back down to fill this gap right here.
Okay, so you said news. I didn't even think about that. So they make like truck parts, but I guess they're making parts for the spaceships for space programs now, and that's why it jumped up. I'm guessing they are adding a new sector to their customer base. I guess at least that's what it says here. Cyprus secures contract for deep space program.
Oh, okay.
That would make sense. I didn't even think about news. I'm always TA.
Yeah, so there must be a catalyst. That's why.
Hmm.
Okay,
Interesting.
so now we're done. Let's go back to scalping NAS.
Yay! Thank you, Tiffy.
No problem. Okay, so yeah, we overshot our target. So, um, yeah, we're gonna be going up more. So the entry I did, like right here, I mean that would have been okay for a good scalp. Actually, let's bring that back because I
Jesus
want.
is flying today.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, no, don't short NAS right now because as I said, like we're chopping around, so we might hit this target, which is 13,941. So this weekend I'm gonna be funding my FOREX account again. So I'm gonna put 1,000, and then I'm gonna be scalping with real money. But right now I'm in Nizzy Swiss, and it's not doing so well, right? Okay.
Thought you were
Trust.
doing it on YouTube.
I am doing it on YouTube. It's live.
Oh,
But I only have
Jimmy,
like 5 people watching because I think the other one died.
you are so unpopular.
I know. It's okay. I don't care.
If I was in there with you, they'd be like, "Oh, Barely's there. Oh yeah." Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding. Okay, go back to your scalping.
You know what? Let's end the stream and then we can just scalp privately because there's nearly no point.
Sounds good to me.